The world is in constant flux, a truth as relevant to the financial markets as it is to the migration patterns of the Arctic tern. Just as these birds navigate thousands of miles, so too must we navigate the ever-shifting landscape of our global economy. And within this complex system, few forces are as pervasive, as influential as inflation. Like the tide, it can rise and fall, gently shaping the shores of our financial well-being, or at times surging with unexpected force. In this series, we will delve into the profound ways in which inflation impacts our careers, our livelihoods, our very ability to thrive in an uncertain world. We will uncover the delicate balance between rising costs and stagnant wages, and explore the strategies individuals can employ to weather these economic storms. Join me as we embark on a journey to understand this powerful force and discover how, together, we can not only survive, but flourish in an inflationary world. In the intricate web of our global economy, inflation operates as an unseen hand, subtly shaping the value of our work and the purchasing power of our hard-earned income. Imagine, if you will, a worker bee diligently collecting pollen. She toils tirelessly, yet the nectar she gathers steadily diminishes in value as inflation takes hold. This, in essence, is the challenge we face. Our careers, like the bee's diligent efforts, are the engines that drive our economic well-being. But when the cost of living rises faster than our incomes, we find ourselves on a treadmill, working harder just to stay in the same place. Understanding this fundamental challenge is the first step towards navigating the complexities of an inflationary world and ensuring our careers continue to provide the security and prosperity we deserve. Inflation, in its simplest form, is a rise in the general price level of goods and services in an economy over a period of time. Picture a rising tide, slowly but inexorably lifting the waterline, and with it, the cost of everything we need to survive and thrive. This seemingly simple phenomenon is driven by a complex interplay of factors. Demand-pull inflation occurs when demand for goods and services outstrips supply, like a crowded marketplace where eager buyers bid up prices. Conversely, cost-push inflation arises when the cost of production increases, forcing businesses to raise prices to maintain their margins. Imagine a farmer facing higher fertilizer costs, forced to charge more for his crops. And finally, built-in inflation becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, as expectations of future price increases lead to demands for higher wages, further fueling the upward spiral. From the plains of Africa to bustling cities, change is the only constant. Commerce is shaped by forces of nature. Inflation, the relentless tide of rising prices, impacts human endeavor. Its echoes are in history books. Post-World War I Germany faced hyperinflation. The German mark plummeted. Savings were wiped out. Businesses crumbled. Inflation's story continues today. In the intricate dance between employer and employee, wages and salaries form the very bedrock of the agreement. Yet, inflation, like a desert wind, can erode the value of hard-earned income, creating an illusion of progress where stagnation lies. Imagine a watering hole in the dry season. As the water level recedes, animals must venture further to quench their thirst. Similarly, when inflation rises, the purchasing power of our wages diminishes. What once bought a basket full of goods now barely covers the essentials. This erosion of purchasing power can have profound consequences for individuals and families. The struggle to maintain living standards intensifies, and aspirations for a better future can feel increasingly out of reach. In this environment, understanding the impact of inflation on compensation becomes paramount. It is no longer enough to simply earn a salary. One must strive for a salary that keeps pace with the rising tide of prices. In the animal kingdom, survival often depends on adapting to a changing environment. So too, in the world of work, individuals must navigate the turbulent waters of economic uncertainty. And when the storm of inflation gathers, Job security can feel as precarious as a bird on a swaying branch. For businesses, inflation presents a formidable challenge. Rising costs, like predators on the prowl, threaten to consume profits and erode margins. To survive, companies may be forced to make difficult decisions, including reducing their workforce. This can lead to a climate of anxiety and uncertainty for employees. The fear of job loss, like a shadow, can loom large, impacting morale and productivity. The once solid ground of employment can feel unstable, prone to tremors and shifts. In these uncertain times, understanding the relationship between inflation and job stability is crucial. By recognizing the potential risks, individuals can better prepare themselves, equipping themselves with the skills and knowledge needed to weather the storm. In the intricate ecosystem of our financial lives, inflation acts as a silent predator, stealthily chipping away at the value of our hard-earned wages. It's a phenomenon that can leave even the most diligent worker feeling as though they're running on a financial treadmill, their purchasing power slowly eroding with each passing month. Real wages paint a truer picture, representing the actual buying power of our income. The impact of inflation is rarely evenly distributed. Certain professions are more susceptible to inflation. These professions form the bedrock of our society. Take, for instance, the noble profession of teaching. Teachers often find their salaries lagging behind inflation. Similarly, healthcare professionals grapple with inflation. The cost of medical supplies and training continues to climb. These are but a few examples of professions affected by inflation. Navigating salary negotiation can be daunting, akin to traversing a dense jungle. With inflation looming, balance tact, strategy, and self-belief. Arm yourself with knowledge. Research industry benchmarks and salary trends. This knowledge is your compass. Be your own best advocate. Highlight your value and accomplishments. Confidence grounded in facts is powerful. Be prepared to walk away. Know your worth and seek aligned opportunities. In the relentless cycle of inflation, where the value of our earnings can erode like coastlines battered by the tide, it is essential to adapt and fortify our positions. Just as a tree strengthens its roots to withstand storms, so too must we invest in ourselves to weather the economic turbulence. Professional development is key. By acquiring new knowledge and honing our existing skills, we become more valuable assets. This could mean taking courses, attending workshops, or pursuing certifications. The key is to remain agile, to never stop learning and growing. By investing in our professional development, we enhance our earning potential and future-proof our careers. In the natural world, diversity is key to survival. A diverse ecosystem is a resilient one, better able to withstand shocks and changes in the environment. The same principle applies to our financial well-being, particularly in times of inflation. Just as a predator might seek sustenance from a variety of prey, so too should we explore multiple avenues of income generation. Relying solely on a single source of income, like a lone watering hole in a parched landscape, can be precarious. Diversifying our income streams acts as a buffer, a safety net to cushion the impact of economic uncertainty. This could involve exploring side hustles or freelance opportunities alongside our primary jobs, utilizing our skills and passions to generate additional income. It could also mean investing in assets that generate passive income, such as dividend-paying stocks or rental properties. By diversifying our income sources, we create a more robust financial ecosystem, better equipped to withstand the pressures of inflation. As we navigate our careers, always on the lookout for opportunities and challenges, it's crucial to remember the ultimate destination, a comfortable and secure retirement. However, inflation can cast a long shadow over even the most carefully laid retirement plans. Imagine a vast glacier slowly shrinking over time. The key is to be proactive, planning for the shrinking value of our savings due to inflation. This means contributing as much as possible to retirement accounts and exploring investment options that outpace inflation. By understanding inflation and planning accordingly, we can ensure our golden years are truly golden. As we've seen, inflation can be a relentless force, steadily eroding the value of our hard-earned money. But fear not, for within the complex ecosystem of finance, there exist assets with the potential to outpace even the most persistent inflation. These assets, much like resilient organisms adapting to a changing environment, have historically demonstrated an ability to hold their value and even grow during periods of rising prices. Identifying and investing in these assets is crucial to safeguarding your financial well-being. From tangible assets like real estate and commodities, to equities and inflation-protected securities, a well-diversified portfolio is akin to a balanced ecosystem, able to weather various economic storms. Remember, investing is a journey, not a race. Just as a seasoned explorer relies on careful planning and research, so too must the savvy investor navigate the financial landscape with diligence and a long-term perspective. By understanding the nature of inflation and the tools available to combat it, you can secure your financial future. Inflation's impact extends far beyond our wallets, often casting a long shadow over our careers and overall job satisfaction. When the cost of living rises faster than wages, it can feel like we're constantly swimming against the tide, struggling to stay afloat. This financial strain can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and a sense of insecurity, ultimately impacting our well-being both inside and outside the workplace. It's a delicate balance, this relationship between our financial health and our overall job satisfaction. Yet, even in the face of economic uncertainty, there are strategies we can employ to maintain a sense of fulfillment and purpose in our work. Seeking opportunities for growth, professional development, and salary negotiation can empower us to take control. Remember, job satisfaction is not solely determined by our paychecks, but also by factors such as work-life balance, company culture, and a sense of purpose. Nurturing these aspects can provide a much-needed buffer against the stresses of inflation. Inflation, like a subtle yet powerful current, has a profound impact on the way we behave as consumers. As prices surge and our purchasing power dwindles, we are forced to adapt our spending habits, making difficult choices about where and how we allocate our resources. This change in consumer behavior ripples through the economy, influencing demand, supply chains, and even the success or failure of businesses. We become more discerning in our purchases, seeking value for money and prioritizing essential goods and services. Luxury items and non-essential spending often take a back seat as we grapple with the rising cost of necessities. This shift in consumer behavior is a testament to the adaptability of the human spirit, our ability to adjust to changing circumstances. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for navigating the turbulent waters of an inflationary economy. By becoming more aware of our spending habits and making informed decisions, we can weather the storm and emerge stronger on the other side. As inflation takes hold, its tendrils reach into every corner of our lives, tightening their grip on the cost of living. The weekly shop becomes a financial tightrope walk. Essentials climb in price, threatening our way of life. Low-income families and pensioners are the most vulnerable, their hard-earned money stretching thinner. Inflation, a silent thief, erodes our earnings and savings, demanding our attention and action. Navigating the choppy waters of an inflationary environment requires a steady hand on the tiller of our finances. Just as a ship needs a chart and compass to find its way, we too need a plan, a carefully crafted budget to guide us through these turbulent economic seas. The first step in this voyage is to take stock of our current financial position. Like a ship's captain meticulously inspecting his vessel, we must carefully examine our income and expenses. Where is our money going? Are there any leaks that need plugging? Are there any areas where we can trim the sails and reduce our spending? Once we have a clear picture of our financial ship, we can start to chart a course. This means setting realistic financial goals and creating a budget that aligns with those goals. It may involve making difficult choices, delaying gratification and seeking out alternative, more affordable options. But just as a skilled captain can navigate his ship through the most treacherous storms, so too can we weather the storm of inflation with careful planning and prudent financial management. In the face of rising inflation, governments around the world become economic helmsmen, tasked with steering their nations through the turbulent waters. They have at their disposal a range of policy levers, each with the potential to influence the course of inflation. One such lever is monetary policy, controlled by central banks. Like adjusting the flow of water to a water wheel, central banks can raise or lower interest rates to control the money supply and influence inflation. Higher interest rates can act as a brake on the economy, slowing down borrowing and spending and potentially curbing inflation. Another lever is fiscal policy, the domain of governments. By adjusting taxes and government spending, governments can influence the overall level of demand in the economy. Reducing taxes, for example, can put more money in people's pockets, stimulating spending and potentially boosting economic activity. However, navigating these policy waters is a delicate balancing act. Too much intervention can stifle economic growth, while too little can leave economies vulnerable to the damaging effects of runaway inflation. Finding the right balance, the right course of action, is crucial in ensuring economic stability and prosperity. As we navigate an inflationary world, it's essential to safeguard our careers. Just as a chameleon adapts, we must adjust our strategies. Inflation-adjusted benefits act as a financial buffer, ensuring our earnings keep pace with rising prices. These benefits, like salary adjustments and cost of living allowances, protect our financial well-being. In the vast savanna of the job market, where economic conditions can shift like the sands of time, it is vital to seek out oases of stability. Consider healthcare, education, and renewable energy, industries with consistent demand and resilience against inflation. Aligning our skills with these sectors offers greater stability and success. As we've explored the intricate dance between inflation and career navigation, one powerful strategy emerges: entrepreneurship. Just as a solitary wolf carves its own path, undeterred by the movements of the pack, entrepreneurship offers a unique opportunity to chart our own course amidst economic uncertainty. In a world where traditional employment models are being challenged, entrepreneurship empowers individuals to become masters of their own destiny. By identifying unmet needs in the market and creating innovative solutions, entrepreneurs can potentially outmaneuver the negative impacts of inflation. The entrepreneurial spirit thrives on adaptability and resilience, qualities that are essential for navigating the choppy waters of inflation. By embracing risk and embracing change, entrepreneurs can seize opportunities that others may miss, turning challenges into stepping stones for growth. Moreover, entrepreneurship often allows for greater control over pricing strategies, enabling businesses to adjust to rising costs more effectively than traditional employment models. By setting their own rates and adapting their offerings to meet evolving market demands, entrepreneurs can maintain profitability and even thrive during periods of inflation. Expert insights: protecting your career from inflation. Navigating the choppy waters of an inflationary economy can be a daunting task, even for the most seasoned professionals. To shed light on this complex issue, we turn to an expert in financial survival. Joining us today is Charlene Mayer, a seasoned guide in the world of personal finance. With years of experience navigating the ebb and flow of markets, Charlene has helped countless individuals chart a course through turbulent economic times. Her insights into safeguarding one's career from the erosive effects of inflation are invaluable. Today, we'll delve into her strategies, seeking wisdom on how best to protect our financial well-being in an environment where the cost of living seems to climb relentlessly. One key strategy is to continuously upgrade your skills. In a rapidly changing job market, staying relevant is crucial. Consider enrolling in online courses or attending workshops to enhance your expertise. Another practical tip is to diversify your income streams. Relying on a single source of income can be risky. Explore side gigs, freelance opportunities, or passive income streams to bolster your financial security. Real-world examples include professionals who have turned hobbies into profitable ventures or invested in real estate to generate rental income. Additionally, networking remains a powerful tool. Building a strong professional network can open doors to new opportunities and provide support during challenging times. Lastly, maintaining a robust emergency fund is essential. Having a financial cushion can help you weather periods of uncertainty without compromising your career. By implementing these strategies, you can better protect your career and financial well-being from the impacts of inflation. Thriving in the face of inflation. Stories of resilience. The challenges posed by inflation are universal, affecting individuals across all walks of life. Yet within these struggles, we also find remarkable stories of resilience and adaptation. Meet Francine Tellman, a chartered accountant who, when faced with the pressures of rising costs, discovered innovative ways to not only maintain but elevate her career standing. Her story is a testament to the power of resourcefulness and determination. Francine implemented cost-saving measures and embraced new financial technologies to streamline operations. Joining her is Marcus Dimitriev, a marketing consultant whose journey through an inflationary period showcases the importance of adaptability and strategic career shifts. Marcus pivoted his strategies to focus on digital marketing, leveraging online platforms to reach a broader audience and reduce costs. Both Francine and Marcus highlight the significance of continuous learning and networking. They attended workshops, sought mentorship, and stayed updated with industry trends. Their experiences offer valuable lessons in navigating uncertainty. They emphasize the importance of staying informed and being proactive in seeking opportunities. Actionable advice from their stories includes setting clear goals, being open to change, and continuously seeking ways to add value to your role. These inspiring anecdotes remind us that resilience is not just about surviving, but thriving by turning challenges into opportunities. The mental game. Inflation's impact on career confidence. The effects of inflation extend far beyond our wallets, reaching into the very heart of our careers, our confidence and sense of security. The uncertainty it breeds can cast a shadow, leaving individuals questioning their professional worth. It's a silent struggle, this erosion of confidence, as individuals grapple with the fear that their skills and experience may no longer hold the same value. The pressure to stay afloat financially can weigh heavily, impacting job satisfaction and overall well-being. Yet, even in the face of such adversity, there are ways to fortify our mental resilience. Recognizing the psychological impact of inflation is the first step towards mitigating its effects, allowing us to regain control and navigate these challenging times with greater confidence. The economic landscape, much like the natural world, is in a constant state of flux. Just as animals must adapt to changing seasons and shifting resources, so too must we remain agile in the face of economic uncertainty. Staying relevant in this dynamic environment demands constant learning and a willingness to embrace new skills. Think of the chameleon, seamlessly blending into its surroundings. To thrive in an evolving job market, we must similarly adapt and refine our expertise. This means staying abreast of industry trends, acquiring new knowledge, and constantly seeking opportunities to hone our craft. By embracing a mindset of continuous learning, we equip ourselves to navigate the uncertainties of inflation and emerge stronger on the other side. Out on the African savanna, vast herds of wildebeest rely on their collective strength to survive. When faced with a river crossing teeming with crocodiles, they band together, relying on their numbers for safety. Similarly, in the face of economic turbulence, we too can draw strength from our networks. Building and nurturing professional relationships can provide invaluable support, guidance, and even access to new opportunities. Networking is not merely about collecting business cards, but about cultivating genuine connections based on shared interests and mutual respect. Just as a pride of lions relies on communication and cooperation, a strong network relies on open dialogue and a willingness to help one another. By fostering these bonds, we create a safety net for ourselves and our peers, increasing our resilience in the face of economic challenges. Consider the caterpillar, undergoing a remarkable transformation within its chrysalis. This metamorphosis equips it to thrive in a completely new form, perfectly adapted to its environment. In a similar vein, we too must be prepared to undergo our own transformations, continuously upskilling and reskilling to remain competitive in an ever-evolving job market. This means identifying emerging skills in our fields, acquiring new qualifications, and constantly seeking ways to expand our knowledge base. It's about investing in ourselves, ensuring that we are equipped with the tools necessary to navigate the challenges of tomorrow. Just as the butterfly emerges from its cocoon, stronger and more vibrant, so too can we emerge from periods of economic uncertainty, ready to embrace new opportunities and soar to greater heights. The relentless march of technology, much like the forces of nature that shape our planet, is constantly reshaping the landscape of our careers. Just as animals adapt to survive in ever-changing environments, so too must we evolve our skills to thrive in this digital age. The digital toolkit available to us today is vast and powerful. From artificial intelligence to machine learning, these advancements are not merely tools, but rather collaborators, augmenting our abilities and opening up new avenues for growth. By embracing these technologies, we can unlock opportunities that were once unimaginable. We can automate mundane tasks, analyze complex data with ease, and connect with individuals across the globe in an instant. The key to future-proofing your career lies in harnessing the power of these advancements. The gig economy, a dynamic ecosystem of short-term contracts and freelance work, presents a unique set of opportunities in these turbulent economic times. Like a nimble sailboat navigating choppy waters, individuals in the gig economy can adjust their sails to capitalize on shifting demands. This flexible approach to work offers a level of autonomy and control that can be particularly appealing during periods of inflation. Freelancers and independent contractors have the ability to set their own rates, potentially outpacing the erosion of purchasing power experienced by those in traditional employment models. However, navigating the gig economy requires a keen awareness of its inherent risks and rewards. Like a seasoned sailor, one must be prepared to weather the storms of income variability and the constant need to seek new opportunities. In the face of economic adversity, the relationship between employer and employee takes on a new level of significance. Just as a colony of ants works together to overcome challenges, so too can companies and their workforce navigate the difficulties of inflation through collaboration and mutual support. Forward-thinking organizations are implementing innovative strategies to help their employees weather the storm. From offering cost-of-living adjustments and enhanced benefits packages to providing financial literacy programs and access to mental health resources, these companies recognize that a supported workforce is a resilient workforce. These initiatives are not merely acts of charity, but rather shrewd investments in the long-term health and productivity of the company. By alleviating the financial stress and anxieties of their employees, these organizations foster a culture of loyalty, engagement, and shared success. Charting your course. Building a career roadmap in uncertain times. The career landscape, much like the natural world, is in constant flux. Economic climates shift, often unpredictably, throwing up challenges that test even the most seasoned professionals. But just as a migrating bird navigates by the stars, we too can chart a course through turbulent times. The key lies in crafting a career roadmap, a navigational tool to guide us towards our professional aspirations. This roadmap, however, must be adaptable, able to withstand the buffeting winds of economic uncertainty, particularly in times of inflation. It requires careful consideration of our skills, our passions, and the ever-changing demands of the job market. By understanding the forces at play and by embracing flexibility and foresight, we can ensure our chosen path remains both fulfilling and prosperous. Globalization's reach. Career opportunities in an interconnected world. We live in an interconnected world, a globalized ecosystem where the beating wings of a butterfly can have repercussions on the other side of the planet. Similarly, economic events in one corner of the world, be it a stock market crash or a surge in inflation, can ripple outwards, impacting job markets far beyond their point of origin. This interconnectedness, however, is not necessarily a threat. While it brings challenges, it also presents opportunities, opening doors to a wider range of career paths and experiences. The key to thriving in this globalized environment is adaptability. By understanding the interconnected nature of the global economy and by embracing cultural sensitivity and a global mindset, we can turn these challenges into stepping stones for career growth. The remote revolution, embracing flexibility in a high-inflation world. The modern workplace is undergoing a profound transformation, driven in part by technological advancements and accelerated by the tumultuous events of recent years. This shift has seen a rise in remote work, a phenomenon once a niche exception, now rapidly becoming the norm. Like pioneers settling new lands, many are drawn to the allure of remote work, enticed by its promise of flexibility and autonomy. And indeed, in a world grappling with the rising cost of living, this new landscape offers a welcome reprieve. The ability to work from anywhere, unshackled from the traditional office, can translate into significant savings, particularly in expensive urban centres. Commuting costs dwindle and the need for an expensive professional wardrobe diminishes. But remote work offers more than just financial benefits. It presents an opportunity to reclaim lost time, to achieve a better work-life balance, and to pursue professional fulfillment on our own terms. The modern workplace is evolving. Like a chameleon adapting to its surroundings, the rise of remote work presents new opportunities to navigate the challenges of an inflationary world. For many, remote work offers a reprieve from the rising costs of commuting and even provides the chance to relocate to areas with a lower cost of living. It's a strategic retreat, allowing individuals to conserve resources and weather the economic storm. But this new landscape requires careful navigation. The virtual worker must be adept at self-management, maintaining productivity and communication in the absence of a traditional office environment. Success in this realm requires discipline and adaptability, vital traits for thriving in an ever-changing world. By embracing the opportunities presented by remote work, individuals can potentially mitigate the impact of inflation on their careers. It's a testament to human ingenuity, finding innovative solutions to maintain stability in the face of economic uncertainty. In the face of rising inflation, the pursuit of knowledge becomes more than a personal endeavor. It's a vital strategy for survival. The job market, much like the natural world, is in a constant state of flux, rewarding those who adapt and evolve. Continuing education and lifelong learning are the tools by which we hone our skills and remain competitive. By acquiring new knowledge and expanding our expertise, we enhance our value in the marketplace, ensuring we remain desirable to potential employers. This commitment to learning is not merely about acquiring specific skills, but about cultivating a mindset of adaptability. The ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn is crucial in a world where the only constant is change. In an inflationary environment where the purchasing power of our earnings is constantly challenged, investing in our education is an investment in ourselves. It's a beacon of hope, illuminating a path towards greater security and prosperity. In the vast ocean of economic data and policy shifts, staying informed is akin to having a compass and a map. Just as a seasoned sailor relies on these tools to navigate treacherous waters, so too must we rely on knowledge to navigate the complexities of an inflationary economy. Keeping abreast of economic trends, policy changes, and industry forecasts allows us to anticipate challenges and seize opportunities. It's about recognizing the subtle shifts in the currents that could impact our careers. This awareness empowers us to make informed decisions about our careers, whether it's negotiating a raise, seeking new opportunities, or acquiring in-demand skills. Knowledge, as they say, is power, and in times of economic uncertainty, it's a power we cannot afford to relinquish. By staying informed, we equip ourselves to weather the storms and chart a course towards a more secure and prosperous future. It's a testament to the enduring human spirit, our ability to adapt, learn, and thrive, even in the face of adversity. Standing your ground. Advocating for fair compensation in a high inflation economy. In the unforgiving terrain of a high inflation economy, securing fair compensation becomes a matter of survival. Just as a pride of lions fiercely protects its territory, you too must be prepared to advocate for your worth. Negotiation is a delicate dance, requiring a blend of confidence and diplomacy. Before entering the arena, arm yourself with knowledge. Research industry benchmarks, understand the value you bring to the table, and be prepared to articulate your worth with clarity and conviction. Remember, your employer is also navigating this challenging landscape. Approach the conversation with a collaborative spirit, seeking a mutually beneficial outcome. Be prepared to compromise, but never undervalue your contribution. By mastering the art of negotiation, you can secure the resources needed to thrive in an inflationary world. Hedging your bets, inflation-proofing your career path. In the face of economic uncertainty, a wise investor diversifies their portfolio, spreading risk across a range of assets. The same principle applies to your career. Inflation can impact industries and professions in unpredictable ways. By diversifying your skills, knowledge, and experience, you create a buffer against the unpredictable. Consider acquiring in-demand skills that translate across industries. Explore side hustles or freelance opportunities to supplement your income and gain valuable experience. Embrace lifelong learning, constantly updating your knowledge base to stay ahead of the curve. By diversifying your career portfolio, you create a safety net, ensuring that your professional future remains secure even in the face of economic headwinds. Standing out from the crowd. Building a powerful personal brand in an inflation-hit job market. In the bustling marketplace of the job market, a strong personal brand acts as a beacon, attracting the attention of potential employers. Just as a lion's roar signals its dominance, your personal brand communicates your unique value proposition. But crafting a compelling brand requires careful consideration. Identify your strengths, passions, and accomplishments, and weave them into a narrative that resonates with your target audience. Cultivate a strong online presence, showcasing your expertise through thought leadership and engaging content. Network strategically, building relationships with key players in your field. By investing in your personal brand, you become more than just a job seeker. You become a sought-after asset, capable of navigating the choppy waters of an inflation-affected job market with confidence and success. The power of adaptability. In the face of adversity, the ability to adapt is paramount. Just as a chameleon changes its color to blend with its surroundings, we too must adjust to the ever-shifting economic landscape. Inflation, like a powerful current, can sweep us off course if we remain rigid and unyielding. But by embracing change, by learning new skills and seeking out new opportunities, we can navigate these turbulent waters. Remember, the job market is a dynamic ecosystem. New industries emerge, old ones evolve, and the skills in demand are constantly shifting. By cultivating adaptability, we become agile, responsive, and ready to thrive in any environment. Charting your course. As we've journeyed through the complexities of inflation and its impact on our careers, one crucial element remains: action. It's time to translate knowledge into strategy, to chart a course toward a future where we not only survive but thrive. First, assess your current position. Are you adequately compensated for your skills and experience? Do you have a plan for professional development, for acquiring the skills that will be in high demand in the years to come? Next, consider your financial goals. Have you factored inflation into your savings and investment strategies? Are there steps you can take to diversify your income streams and build greater financial resilience? Remember, the path to success is rarely linear. There will be detours and obstacles along the way. But by remaining adaptable, resourceful, and committed to our goals, we can navigate any challenge that comes our way. We've reached the end of our exploration, but the journey continues. Remember, at M Joga Coaching and Consulting, we are your strongest ally in your journey to career excellence. Book a complimentary career breakthrough call with us today. As Winston Churchill once said, to improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. Stay adaptable, stay resilient, and keep striving for excellence.